Because here recently, just within the last couple of months, we flew to South Africa, got on another little plane. And when I say little plane, I do mean a single prop engine. No, I think it did have 2 props, but it was a 5-seater, and one of the seats was a potty. Now, I ask you, I just have to ask you a question. Who is going to use that? Who is going to use it? And I mean, we'd be on it for hours, absolutely hours. They would say, be sure to hydrate yourself. It is because it's Africa. I'm going, I'm not hydrating myself. Oh, certainly. I mean, we just had prayer and fasting where you're sitting in the seat, you're just rocking back and forth like this going, when are we landing? And we were in such claustrophobic conditions. I'm talking this plane, we were with another couple that we just dearly love that also serve with Life Outreach with James and Betty. They were just partners with them and have been for years and years and years, long before we came into the picture. And we were sitting with them knee to knee. I'm talking about my man is not small. He's not fat, but he is a good size hunk of a man. So is hers. And I mean, they were crammed over there together. They got to know each other so well because they had just sit on each other. They couldn't help it. You know, men don't like to touch. I mean, they just had no choice. They were just all over each other. And there we were sitting across, knee to knee in such cramped conditions. And then when we got on the plane, I just loved how one guy, the pilot, there was one pilot, and he started up the engine while the other went out there and did this with the prop. I mean, that is unsettling. That is just unsettling. I said, don't even look out the window. And then when we get out there, then we move into a vehicle because there have been so many landmines and so many years of misuse and all the rural roads, and they're so torn up, so many years of civil war in Angola. The roads are terrible. You have never, I don't care where you're from, you could not know the definition of potholes in the same way that I'm talking potholes. I'm talking about, am I telling the truth? I'm looking over at my friend Betty, who knows exactly what I'm talking about because she has been there over and over, and you bounce around until your brains feel like they are coming loose from your skull. Somebody knows the kind of thing I'm talking about. And I'm talking way, way, way out in the rural villages, and at the risk of being indelicate, there are no restrooms. I need somebody to understand what I'm saying. I am made for nice ladies' facilities. That's how I was created. To me, it's just a basic life need. I'm one of those, even if I'm at a shopping center, if I open up the public restroom door and it doesn't look a certain way, I'm still going to turn around and I'm going to go get my car and I'm going to go home because I like the comforts of clean facilities. Stay with me here. I'm not talking about no clean facilities. I'm talking about no facilities. And I'm talking about hours and hours. You might be saying, listen, I'd have hailed it. Oh, no, you would not. Oh, no, you wouldn't. Oh, no, you wouldn't. I'm just going to be careful how I say this so it makes the edit here so that they can leave the message intact. But I'm talking, you know, Dorothy has left Kansas when she is looking out into the field for the right tree. Me. I don't know why I felt the need to say this, and I've been with these friends before, and we girls just go off by ourselves together. But I always feel the need to say, you know, I don't really do this with anyone. I don't really do this with anyone. I don't know why, but I just feel the need to always tell them. They go, you know, we do, Beth. We do. At home, we just go to the yard. None of us would choose to do that. And I would just be sitting there literally and thinking to myself, what in heaven's name does God have me doing? Listen, if you are an agliophobic, and if you're just now tuning in with us, that is a word that means phobia of pain or discomfort. You want to stay away from rural Africa. You probably want to stay away from any mission trip. But wouldn't you miss the adventure of a lifetime? I just wonder how many people are just bored. Just bored. I have people tell me continually, you know, I found church boring. I'm going, you know what, buddy? You may have found a boring church, but you don't have a boring God. You talk about a drama king. There's nothing boring about God. You just have to go with him. You just have to go with him.